Hey, what's up mga kokote? It's Megan Kuya and welcome sa Kuwaderknows, where learning is the name of our game. At kung bago pa lang sa aming YouTube channel, pindutin mo lang subscribe, like, and share buttons para maging updated ka sa aming video. And for this lecture video, we will be discussing about the readings of the anthropogenic myths of the Philippines, focusing on the Tagalog. So, yan. So the giant bathala of the earth, the giant serpent, ulilang kaluluwa of the clouds, and wanderer winged, galang kaluluwa, were unaware of each other until from a hill. Ulilang kaluluwa saw bathala sitting on a rock below, a meeting that turned hostile with ulilang kaluluwa, slain and burned after a 3-hour fight. So in the previous lecture videos, we discussed about the stories of Ulilang Kaluluwa and Galang Kaluluwa on kung sino nga ba yung kaibigan ni Bathala at sino yung nagustong mag-overthrow kay Bathala, in which hindi nagkaroon ng magandang outcome yung isa sa kanila, and then yung isa naman is namatay due to his goodness and sickness. Ayan. So the eventual meeting of Bathala and Galang Kaluluwa was friendlier, but when the latter died, he asked to be buried in Ulilang Kaluluwa's grave, from which would grow a tree of life. Bathala obliged and soon saw the tree with an inner fruit akin to human face. He then created man with the tree supplying his provision. So, ito yung legend of the coconut tree. So, doon nag-spawn yung unang tao na ginawa ni Bathala. Ayan. So, yung coconut tree din, yun din yung nagbigay ng supplies sa dalawang taong iyon. So, yung food nila is yung coconut fruit. Tapos, yung bahay nila is made of coconut trunk, and then yung coconut palm, yun yung nagsilbing roof nila. Ayan. Tapos, yung ano rin nila, yung medicine made of coconut roots. Yun yung gamot nila, yung mga herbal medicine. Yun. So, taking advice from Diwata, the supreme god of the universe, Bathala, the supreme god of Tagalog, sent an angel to plant seeds on earth after feeling envious of the Visayan god Laon's multitude of subjects. Bathala then created Adam and Eve, but forbade them to eat a certain plant, which they did and were poisoned and made ill as punishment. The couple asked the pardon of Diwata, who then ordered Bathala to forgive them. They called the plant Lason, which was soon corrupted into Lanzon. So next on our anthropogenic myths are the anthropogenic myths of the Philippines from the Pampango or the region or the Pampanga region. Ito yung mga Pampango people. So Bathala created first the earth and sea for amusement, and then plants to ornament earth's desolation, and later animals to break its monotony. He then made a man, lalaki, patterned from himself from Kandaba clay, and when he went away, he resolved man's loneliness by first giving him a dog and later a woman, babae, from the dog's tail. So dito, galing naman daw sa aso ang mga girls, ayan, mga babae. So next on our list is the diluvial myths of the Philippines. Yan. So we are done with the creation, the cosmogenic, and the anthropogenic myths, and now we will be proceeding to the diluvial myths of the Philippines from our Tinggians. Ayan, so ano ba yung story ng ating mga Tinggian? So, Aponitalaw went to the lowlands, built rattan raft, and sailed to the ends of the sea, where it meets the sky, and where Tao Mariu, Lord of the Sea, lived in a towering rock guarded by the 9 daughters of the seaweeds, who laughed at him and lured him inside when he inquired of the place. Ayan. So next, angered, he caught the youngest, Humitaw, with his magic hook and abducted her towards the while Taumariu ordered him chased by his tunas and giant waves till he reached the highest peak of Cordillera at the assistance of his mother and of Kadalayapan, mistress of wind and rain. Yon. So this occasion made Mariu flood the earth, but to no avail, especially since Humitaw tested the mountain food upon ito Lao gave her, yan, which made her lose her sea powers. The waters receded at Taumariu's mercy for his daughter, but exacted revenge by sinking boats and drowning men. So next in our diluvial myths of the Philippines are coming from the Bontok. Ayan. So the two sons of Lumawig flooded the earth in order to catch their games, drowning all people except a brother and sister in Pokis, whom Lumawig provided with fire, fish, with the assistance of his dog and deer, and after the fire continued to burn out while they swam, he did so himself. The siblings married and repopulated the earth after the flood receded. So a woman in a small valley of Kolya ordered her to sons for game, and they returned only at night, relating that they caught none because all the animals fled since the world was flat. Ayan, so this they did the following whole day, resulting in a flood that wiped out all people except a man and woman in Mount Pokis, who later who later encountered each other and descended to the valley when the flood receded. The siblings, afraid of the man's whining that he would otherwise inundate the mountains by making the boa stopper a hole where the river empties, fled to Mount Kalawitan, the highest in the world, bringing their dog and cat. The warning materialized, and soon they ordered their pets to get a fire they saw at Mount Amuyaw through a hollow log. On the afternoon of the third day, the same man appeared and told them he'd recede the floods by making a crab remove the obstructions to the hole in the north, and then told the siblings to marry it, to which they consented only after he gave the boy a rattan ring and the girl a cigar. So that's all for today's lecture video. I hope you learned a lot about the anthropogenic myths of some of the mentioned regions or tribes, and nasimulan na natin yung diluvial myths ng ating Philippine mythology. So, if you have concerns, clarifications, and suggestions, you may use the comment section to simply answer or reply to your concerns. And thank you very much for listening. Have a great day. Stay safe and keep remember that learning is the name of our game. Bye.